You're watching Who Am I? A podcast that we hope inspires other young adults to get out and follow your passion.
We're not special individuals. We're two confused guys aiming to capture our journey, following the dream, and along the way give direction to those going through the same struggles.
My name is Mario.
And I'm Terry. And this is also Who Am I?
We're good.
Good afternoon.
Now the audio thing. We just spent like the longest time walking back here looking for a good spot.
Mm-hmm. So, if you can't already tell, I look fly. That's fine. All right, look at it. I got Michael Kors. I went shopping today, and you can't tell the rest, but just understand it looks good. So this guy, we decided to meet somewhere outside, which is, we're gonna keep moving locations because it seems like that's a cool thing to do. Drags me past a soccer field I thought we were gonna be shooting at and into the deep woods.
You're welcome.
And I'm wearing nice shoes, and he didn't tell me.
The whitest shoes ever.
I know, he's wearing like, wood tromping clothes, and I'm
rocking Adidas at the moment.
I'm wearing these new shoes I got. Did you put this on manual focus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Regardless, you'll be good. You'll be in focus.
I'm beautiful either way.
You're gorgeous,
We're
man.
fine.
You're gorgeous. You're gonna have the whole background in focus, and you're gonna be out of focus. You'll still be gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Always gorgeous. Keep it real. All right, so to try to get you guys' attention early on, I just wanted to tell you, I wanted to talk about this one time that my arm fell asleep.
Your arm fell asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so when I was about maybe like 14 years old, I was laying in my bed. You know how you get super fucking comfortable. Like you just lay in bed and you're just so cozy. And sometimes you're in a really weird position. I was laying on my arm one night and I sleep in the pitch black, all right? I sleep in the pitch black. I can't have any light. So sometimes when you sleep on your arm or you sleep on something, like your body wakes you up because it wants you, hey, you're gonna lose,
hey, what are you doing?
You're gonna lose that arm.
Yeah.
So wake up. And I woke up and I didn't know why, but my face itched. And so I was like, all right, well.
Your face?
Yeah, my face was itching, so I was like, okay, you know what? I should probably itch that because that's what anybody would do.
You're gonna itch your face.
And so I moved to itch my face,
but
nothing happened. So like, you know how you like bring your hand up to scratch your face?
Yeah.
I did that, but nothing happened.
Just
No. I mean like pitch black because I couldn't understand what was going on. Like,
okay.
So it was totally dark and I was just trying to scratch my face. I'm like, why isn't my arm coming? And then out of nowhere, something hit me in the face and I fucking screamed because I was like, what the fuck just hit me in the head? Dude, apparently my arm had fallen so asleep I had no feeling in it. And it was a delayed reaction. So I had reached up to scratch my face.
Your neurons were like, no, sir.
I was like, what's happening? And then I hit myself in the head. It scared me so bad, dude. I got up and like my arm was like dangling. I couldn't move it. Anyway, so that's my attention grabber.
That happened to me once with, where was I? I think it was during school. We were at a, when you do, not parades, ceremonies, where the whole school gathers in the gym. And
that's not a ceremony, that's a pride rally.
A rally.
Yep.
Pride, whatever. But at the time, I sat down like the entire event, and then they called our class to get up. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get up. And I tried getting up, and my legs were like, nope. And the thing is, they felt like beyond asleep to the point where I didn't even feel them anymore. Mm-hmm. So I didn't care to stand up because I didn't even feel them. I was like, I'm good. Time for us to get up. I attempt to stand up and then I trip over 3 flights, not 3 flights of stairs, but 3 steps, and I knock into 10. It was bad. It was really bad.
You just rolled into a bunch of people?
No, and then the cop, he was like, what are you doing? And I was trying not to look like an idiot while I was trying to explain that my feet are asleep.
My feet.
Yeah, no. All right, so I want to talk about something that I saw. I have a few questions for you, man.
Let's get it.
Something. Okay, so I want to start a new segment. Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be a new segment, but there's questions that I do see that actually a friend asked me this. He said it's a good idea to, he asked me asking if we can answer it in the podcast. And I think it's a good question for us to start a conversation about it too.
Okay.
So you ready? Here's a question.
Ready.
Well, it's actually 2 questions.
All right.
In your mind, what is the perfect life?
The perfect life?
The perfect life.
Do you want me to just like go ahead and say it?
Yeah.
So, like the perfect life for me or everybody?
In your mind. So I'm talking like if you want certain possessions or if you want to escape into the middle of nowhere or just in your mind, what's perfect life?
You know, honestly, I've had such a jumbled life because I've always had like glimpses of really nice lives.
I'm asking you this without an answer in mind either. So
okay.
I don't even know my answer.
I got you.
So, yeah.
Well, I think I know where I want to take that. So like I've always, you know, had super like my life has been everywhere, you know, like I never really had any structure growing up. So I mean like structure including like I didn't know, like we didn't have 3 meals a day kind of thing, and like we just went to school and like nothing else happened. It was we didn't go on vacations, we never spent time as a family. I wasn't allowed to go out very much, and so like it was kind of like every once in a while I would get a glimpse of a really nice family who had like.
I hate that, dude.
I
hate it's so diminishing to your brain where you see a perfect family, you're like, oh man.
Why can't I have that? You know, I mean like, and I love them. I'm really good friends with them.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I'm saying is like, I know that their family isn't perfect because no family is. You know, they get arguments and they got all sorts of stuff going on the inside. But I mean, they present such a beautiful like family, and it makes me like happy to see them. But I mean, it also makes me kind of envious because I want that. Like everybody's got a great relationship with each other. You know, they have nice things. Their parents buy stuff for them. They have a nice house, but they're still humble. And I don't know. I know not everybody can have that, but I mean, it makes me kind of sad.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have a friend that his family couldn't be more perfect, dude. But the one part that you just said, humble, he like totally does not have that at all. And it's crazy because he'll come up to me and he's like, man, I don't want to have these dinner times and you know, all these things where like,
it's just something he brings up.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't eat 3 times a day.
No, like, okay, so his family, they sit and they eat a meal together at night or not necessarily night, like lunch or breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They all sit down, eat their meal together, right? And he's like, man, I can't. It's like I wish I was like you and you just eat my broom and all. I'm like, dude, trust me, it feels awesome to have, like me being the observant in the area or the observer, and you know, in that situation going on. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean?
I wish I had what you have.
Yeah, like
and you take it for granted.
Exactly, and like he absolutely hates it. And I'm trying to explain to him. I'm like, the last time I sat down and ate a meal with my family, all of us together, was not even all of us, like half of us together, was probably what, over 3-4 years ago.
I could think of maybe like recently, you know, like big family events were like for like Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
exactly. That's the only reason. That's the only time where that would happen. But like average Joe life.
No, I just took it in my room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
there wasn't very much discipline in my, and then when there was discipline, it was way over the top. Like it was over the smallest thing, and you basically just get beat for it. It was like, it's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, and then when he has like, let's say if he has some kind of problem going on, and his parents could easily tell he's not doing well, or not that he's not doing well, but there's something going on that's tinkering with his mind a little bit. They go up to him and they're like, hey, what's wrong? Do you want to talk about it? And he's like, he doesn't get. I'm like, bro.
Well, I mean, to give him credit to him, he has never had probably a perspective on that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just always been normal for him. It's kind of like we've always lived in a first world country.
Exactly.
We've never lived in a third world country, so we don't know what they have to deal with day to day. The stuff we're complaining about is stuff that they wish they had.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's the same. It's like the same thing.
We have these cameras, this clothes.
I know, dude. I mean, look at. I was able to go out today.
Got that Michael Kors sweater going on.
I was able to go out and buy some clothes. I went to Ross. Okay, by the way, don't think I'm like some kind of posh guy. I found this on the clearance rack. I don't know why nobody wanted it, but besides that,
it looks nice. It really does.
It looks
nice.
amazing.
And it goes perfect with your shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually just so you can get a perspective on me. This is the first time I've ever gone out by myself and bought clothes.
Yeah, look, you can even look
that
at
wasn't at Goodwill.
No, but like you can even look at our podcast. You never get dressed.
No.
I think I've been like telling you need to get your hair cut. I've been changing you, bro. Slowly but surely. I'm like, dude, you gotta get your hair cut, and now you do. Now you're
these are things.
Clothes and all
right, you know what? Don't let him take credit for that stuff. This is stuff I've been working on.
I'm taking credit.
I've been working on this for a long time. All right, not you. I got this. All right. Of course, people, are gonna say what they're gonna say, but honestly, I didn't care. So
Looking good though.
I'm gonna build myself. That boy.
All right, so I got another question for you. Did we answer that?
No, we didn't. Okay. My perfect life. Basically, I want to live in a middle-class family, or I want to have a middle-class family. I want to be the father. I want to have a traditional wife. I want to be the breadwinner. I want her to, take care of our kids.
Yeah.
I want to have 2 kids, maybe 3, and I want to have maybe like a 1-story, maybe a 2-story house, and a car for me and my wife, and that's it. Like, I don't want anything else. Like, I just want to have that standard, normal, like, American family feeling. I just want that so
American
bad.
Family. Okay.
Not American Dad.
Huh.
I don't want an alien.
I was trying to think of what to say in my perspective to answer that question, but it's like it's so scared because I don't know exactly what the perfect life is.
Well, just what do you want? Like, when you get older, what would you hope to have?
I want to be busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. But I also, like you said, I do want a nice family. I do want a car. It doesn't necessarily need to be nice. A good house. But I want to be somewhere like where it's not in the middle of nowhere, but you can drive down the road 20 minutes and now you're like in the big city,
So you want to live in the burbs?
Pretty much. Simple life.
Mm-hmm.
I can just go outside, grab a bow and arrow and just shoot some squirrels.
That's where I used to live.
Really?
You could fucking do that. You could go out to your backyard and shoot a squirrel. I'm serious,
Boom.
dude. I did that.
Oh,
I mean, like,
dude.
that is where I would like to be. I'd like to be in that rural community again. Because like your neighbor wasn't super far. It wasn't like I was living in Farmville, but I mean, they didn't care. It's like, we're not, shoot a gun. It's not like you can do that.
Yeah, no, talking about squirrels, I had a cousin a while back that used to live with us, and we were playing soccer in the backyard, and what happened?
No, nothing. Keep going. I'm just showing them how amazing this place is.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we used to play soccer all the time in the backyard. Now he's like, he kicked the soccer ball. His mission, what he had in mind was to kick the ball, curve it around the house from point A to point B, go all the way across the house, right? Kicks it, goes across the house, flying squirrel on the other side.
Oh no!
Mid-air, kaboonk.
What?
Yeah, no, dude, that squirrel had to be, I don't know, 20, 30 feet in the air.
You just smacked the squirrel?
Mid-soccer ball, yeah. So we see ball, squirrel, both land, and we're like, oh shit. So we're like trying to bury the squirrel. Same day.
It died?
Yeah, no, it died like on impact.
A soccer ball? Well, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, like, compared to us, that would be like a car-sized rubber ball hitting us at Mach 5.
You can just, oh my God, that was so bad. But no, what's even worse is that literally 5 minutes later, we saw what he thought was a tarantula on the ground and went under a tarp, and he was like, he had all the kids get on top of that tarp and start stomping on it. And we picked up the tarp, figured out it was like a little mole rat. Yeah, so within 5 minutes of each other, it was like
2 deaths.
Soccer ball, squirrel, tarp, mole rat, dead, and we buried them like right on top of one another. They didn't even get their own proper burial. We just tossed them in the hole and just see ya.
I remember my cousin and I were at a pool once. We found a frog and he threw it really high in the air.
No!
He wanted it to land in the water, but it hit the concrete.
Oh my God!
It died.
I bet you he like thinks about it every now and then.
It was horrible.
Like, how old were you guys?
He's killed a lot of my pets on accident.
That's not good.
It's really bad. He's killed.
Murder in the making.
He's accidentally killed like 2 or 3 birds, like little birds that I had in the nest. One of my rabbits and then a frog.
Oh God.
I don't think he knew what he was doing. I just remember like him launching that frog in the middle of the night, like straight up into the air. I just saw it like ding, and then I saw it come back down, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna hit the water.
Boom! Just flat.
I remember that noise.
Oh my God. All right. Well. Next questions. Next
Okay.
question. All right. So, this is a funny one.
All right.
What are you afraid of?
Bears.
Bears. Why?
I frequently have dreams of getting chased by grizzly bears.
I think you told me one before.
I did. I told you like 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah. Remember, I must have said something because I had a dream really recently that I was in the middle of nowhere, okay, and I got a party invitation in the mail. I didn't have a mailbox, but I got it. It was in my hand when I entered the dream. I opened it up and it was like, party at this place. And I was like, oh, I know where that is. So I marched like 50 miles into the woods. There was no roads, no nothing. There was just woods. There wasn't
This is your dream.
No, I marched. I actually did this in real life. I marched 50 miles.
You just marched.
And I somehow knew where this house was. But the thing is, every 50 yards was a fully grown grizzly bear. And if you got within 49 yards of that grizzly bear, it would chase you. Okay? And so I
you had to stay like a perfect distance the
you had to
entire
say like
time.
a perfect zigzag in between them, but I could not do that. Okay, so I got chased by grizzly bears the entire way over there.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw the house and saw people like partying, I was like outside, I was like, I'm getting chased by 5 fucking bears. And I ran up to the people and I turned around and they just went away. And then I went to the party, stayed a little bit. Everybody disappeared. You know those dreams.
Okay.
They just disappeared. I went outside, more bears. And then the whole entire house was an island that was floating in the air.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I started running around and a bear was chasing me. I jumped onto this tree that was on the very edge. It was like a 3-pronged tree. I hit in the middle, and then this bear, I started like fighting it through the tree, like trying not to fall off of the edge of the world. And it eventually fell off and I woke up.
God damn, son. Huh. I would say my fear is maybe
Bears.
no. I wouldn't say rejection, but not being. I know this sounds like such like not manly, but it's like the fear is my fear is the feeling of not being loved or being in a way rejected. Like let's say you go into a conversation thinking it's gonna be awesome with this person you don't even know, and they're immediately like, who the fuck are you?
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
I have felt that.
Yeah, and it feels horrible. I hate it.
It's like they won't even give you the time of day.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like they don't even want to look at you.
Like, you don't have to like me. That's not what I'm worried about. It's immediately not liking me that I don't understand.
The other day I was at Marietta Square, and I was just chilling by myself, walking across. You know, I was actually on the phone with a friend, right? Mm-hmm. And then we had got done talking, put the phone in my pocket. Oh, there's something else I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Concerning phones, but put my phone in my pocket, and I see this. It was some random dude, probably around my age.
You went on and hit on him?
No, I was like, he was just chilling there, and I noticed that he wasn't on his phone or he wasn't on it. He was literally just sitting down, drinking his cup of coffee from Cool Beans. Awesome spot, by the way. And I saw that and I was like, oh, I guess he needs a buddy. I kind of need a buddy at the moment. I'm alone. So, so I was like, I'm gonna start a conversation with this dude. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, what's your name? He's like, no. I was like, whoa. Oh, sorry, sir.
How old was he?
Like my age.
Oh.
He was like super stuck.
Probably thought you were gay.
Probably. I don't know.
Hey, you got like an earring.
Skinny
got
jeans.
Nice hair. Skinny jeans.
Fucking
dick
print out. Everything. Like no. But I was like, hey, what's up, man? What's your name? And then he was like, no. And he just took a sip of his coffee, and I was like, all right.
You're like a middle school girl.
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly what you're acting like right now.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? But I'd say my fear is the fear of, or the feeling of not being loved or rejection in a way. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily rejection, but just
just like immediate disapproval. Like
you
want
go.
You want people to like you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and if somebody doesn't like you, it kind of hurts. Mm-hmm. And I understand that. I totally get that. I remember.
Not saying that I want to go to somebody and be like, "Hey, like me." No,
I don't take it that way.
Yeah,
I know trust me, I do the same thing. I know exactly what you mean. You don't even have to define it.
Yeah.
But I get it. So there was this one girl. I'm not going to mention her name, but there was this one girl that I used to really like. And the thing is, I've never really had an issue with girls. Yeah. I've always. I mean, like if I liked somebody and I went and talked to them, it kind of just worked. I mean, like I've never really gotten rejected until this point. Which sounds super huge-headed, but I mean,
No, I mean, it just happened naturally.
I mean, that's just kind of how it works.
Well.
I mean, like, I picked the people I like to talk to. So we were naturally compatible. But this one girl, I remember I liked her so much. And I was like, dude, I'm going to go date that girl right now.
I'm going to go date that girl.
I know. And so,
now.
we were
go to her
friends.
Right now.
Yeah, right this second.
I'm going to grab her hair. Be like, come here.
We're married.
Norbit.
You got a girlfriend, Nesbit?
No.
Well, you do now. Get your ass up and hold my hand. How you doing?
Do you have a girlfriend?
And I mean, we were friends. We were friends already. Mm-hmm. But when I started hitting on her and flirting with her, admittedly, I was really bad at it because I was so intimidated by this girl.
Of course. It's
I was
gonna happen.
because I mean, she was just like, she's got these eyes. Something about like they were just like cold blue.
Oh God.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, and like she's gorgeous, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, just those eyes. It was crazy. Something about them just made me so nervous. I didn't know what to say.
Like, oh shit.
So I tried to make her jealous, even though she never liked me to begin with. So it was just weird. It was just like weird. I'm doing all this, and she's just standing here.
She's like not giving a damn.
I know. And so I tried my best to get her to like me, and it never worked.
Really?
It never. Well, it could probably work now, but but I mean, no. Back then it did not work. So it was really sad because I tried really hard. And I really liked her, and I could see it going places, but she kept like dating other guys, and I could see her type was like rich, or not rich, but I mean like, you know, how I'm dressed right now. This is their average, like.
Yeah,
they're
and I mean
always,
that's important to know, kind of, instead of getting straight into a relationship, knowing who they are beforehand.
Yeah, I know.
Like
No,
you
that
said,
is important. But I mean, like her type wasn't me, and I knew that, and it was really upsetting. You know,
You're
because it's like
"Look."
I know I have no chance because I can't afford that.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that kind of lifestyle. You know, just I get it.
Absolutely feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as you guys can see, this place looks amazing.
This place does look pretty good. Well, it's probably gonna look better for you guys because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be editing this video. This one's gonna be going to Mario. All this for me in that camera looks like almost black and white. It's like there's like almost no color in it. But for you guys, it's gonna look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been doing a bunch of research, and I feel like I want to amp up the quality. And in this one, I want to work a lot with colors. Hopefully, this one will come out right. It's actually getting a little darker, so I don't know if we should amp up the ISO.
I can do it.
Yeah, if you can check. But I've been doing a lot of research. I've been watching Matt Diavella, Christian McGrath, Peter McKinnon, he's another guy. And I've been learning a lot about color grading, picture profiles. You guys probably don't care about this because it's like the behind the scenes type of stuff. But for camera people like Tarek and I, it's like the nerdiest shit that we love and dig. And yeah, so hopefully this one will come out nice in terms of colors, and it'll look more professional. Also, I have an idea for the thumbnail, but we can talk about that later.
That's on our own time.
Can you check
Oh,
my
yeah.
camera?
No, stay there.
Oh,
Keep going,
I will
Mario.
stay.
Let's give us.
I'll stay just like this.
Let's give us another question. You got another one?
Third question, ready?
All right, I'm ready. This jacket is so wet.
You're good, man. Damn. By the way, if you guys don't know, Pretty Boy over here is sitting on my sweater because he doesn't want to ruin his clothes.
He offered it.
I offered.
First
Yeah, I
off,
offered.
Dickhead. Fuck! I just bought new clothes and he drags me in the woods and he's like, "Oh, you don't want to get them dirty?" Like, is that really that surprising?
All right. So third question: when are you happiest?
Ooh.
I know, tough one.
Yeah. All right. The happiest I've ever been was not my last relationship, but the one before that.
Okay.
And it was this period of 3 months where
Why
we were
not your last?
Skip.
Okay.
Well, it was the one before that where we were actually living together for about 3 months.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. You never told me about this.
I might not have, but that was the happiest I have ever been in my entire life because I would go to school and she'd be at my house just waiting for me. It was like,
How long ago was this?
oh, this was years. This was like, this was back when I lived in South Carolina.
Is this high school?
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, this was in 10th grade for me. And so I would go to school and I would wake her up in the morning. I'd say, "Hey, you know, I love you, good morning," stuff like that. You know, because we were a serious couple.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Like, I mean,
Shit got real.
I wasn't very, I wasn't very old at all. I was like 16, you know, but the thing is, I mean, like, we had developed so much together. It was really like I had found my life partner.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had made so many plans together. We were dating for like 4 years.
Respect.
That's a whole nother
Respect.
episode. That's a whole nother
Yeah,
episode.
it's a whole nother episode.
Anyway, just about that period of time, I think that kind of co-aligns with, you know, what makes me happy. Like,
Yeah.
like kind of thing, like, what do I want in the future? Like, I would like to do that again. I would like to have my wife at home waiting for me after I get home from work. And then I could just look forward to seeing her and surprising her with flowers or something. And, you know, just doing all that. I mean,
It was pretty perfect.
that was
Like, by the book, perfect in your mind.
it was so perfect. You know, but I mean, that kind of thing can't last. So
Well, it can. You just gotta have to find
that
the
one
right
didn't.
person.
That
Well,
one did not. And it was
you'll
really
never know.
upsetting.
You'll never know.
She's got a kid.
I'm not talking about the same person.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about, like, you might come across someone better in the future, and it's like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure in the future. Not sure, Because right now I'm happy being single. I kind of like where
Same.
I'm at, you know? I don't really think I need another person, like, you know, to be with me right now.
I had a small phase, like, a few months back where I was like, okay, I'm ready for a relationship. And I was like, immediately like, nah, never mind. I'm good.
I know, I did the same thing.
I can't do girls. Nope, not at the moment.
Do men?
no,
There's his confession right there.
No, not right there. No, no, sir.
I can't do girls.
No, I'm not a CDD just yet. Certified dick diver.
There you go. Yeah, that was the happiest I've ever been, those 3 months. And that's, ever since then, okay, so from then until this summer, it was a very steady decline in my level of, you know, mental stability and comfort and happiness. It was a very steady decline. When I left for Florida, when we decided to start this thing, that's the instant it picked up, the very instant. Now, I can actually say that I'm happy. Like this is the first time I've felt like this in a long time. And I think that's what makes this good to record, because I haven't felt like this in a really long time. And for right now, I can only see it getting better, and I'm just so thankful for that, because I know I'm blessed, and I'm just so thankful for it, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I'm happy. What makes you, what's the happiest you've ever been?
Currently.
The
only thing I can say that could top it at moments though was my previous relationship with I'm not gonna say your name, but with but anyways, like you said, you're not always happy in the relationship. There was moments where it was like you couldn't there's like geese flying right over our heads, but like you said, there was moments where it was dreamy, like it was picture perfect. But for the most part, it wasn't. But those little moments that were like amazing. But at the moment, or after the whole breakup part, you know, same thing as you, decline. Now, I feel like I have some sort of structure, but with a good amount of non-structure, meaning I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You're in a good balance.
Yeah, there's a good balance between I know what I'm doing and I know what I kind of want to do. I think I know I want to do. And it feels good chasing that. But then I have that other side where it's like I don't know what's in front or on the other side of that, but it's nice to be chasing what's on that side, you know? So currently, for some reason, I'm happiest when
it's
I'm
like a purgatory.
Yeah, but I'm for some reason happier when I'm chasing a certain goal, because once I meet that goal, it's like, well, I'm here and it doesn't feel as good as what I thought it was going to. And then you set a new goal and it's, you know, I mean, I would guess that'd be with anybody else. Like, let's say if you have a goal in the gym, I want to bench 200 pounds. You get to 200 pounds, now you're like, well, damn, I'm here. What's, you know, I'm not happy. I'm not happy yet. So 300, all right. Year later, freaking put on 100 pounds of fucking bench muscle. Just, but you know, you totally get that.
Yeah.
So I guess at the moment now, chasing all these objectives that I want to get done, I have one in mind that I want to make a travel film. Don't know where. Dude, I want you to be involved in it, though.
Remember a long time ago when we talked about like going up north somewhere, going to see some mountains?
I'm ready, dude.
See, I'm taking next semester off.
Awesome.
So why don't we try to get something together? Because what I want to do is I want to see some mountains and pine trees. Like that's what I want to see.
I want exactly. I want mountains. We can possibly hunt. Oh my God, it'd be amazing.
Dude. Well, see, the thing with that is, I hate to spoil that one, but we'd have to get like licenses for that specific state, and those out-of-state licenses so expensive. Let me tell you.
Okay, well, it doesn't need to be hunt. We can go in the middle of the ocean and just fish, or a big ass lake.
Yeah, well, I mean, license as well, but you know.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a license. I'll tell you, I was a fisher when I came here. I don't really fish very much anymore, but my license when I came here, if I were a resident, it would have been $14. Since I was out of state, it was $80. So
damn.
Yeah, see what they do. It's like, because if you go to a state that is desirable and has that hunting, you know, or fishing like resources, everybody's gonna go there if it's that cheap, like $15, and you're gonna overdo your, you know, you're gonna overhunt, you know, and stuff like that. So they have to make it more expensive, and therefore, you know, like prosecute people who come and do that. Yeah. Poaching.
True.
So
what
I understand
is that noise?
it, but that was a bird. It was a bear.
That's you know exactly what that sounds like? That sounds like somebody just unrolling Gorilla duct tape. Just.
What's going on, man? With me. What?
What's going on?
Ants and spicy boys everywhere.
Dude, Matthew, I love your lens. This shit looks amazing.
Did you sign that petition to call ants spicy boys? Do you remember that?
No.
I actually signed a government petition to call ants spicy boys in the dictionary.
Ain't that great?
Isn't that amazing?
Spicy boys.
Cry too. You better believe it. Honey, my heart still beats for you, even though you don't feel it.